Welcome to Reptilian Diaries, episode 6 of the Western Australia series. If this is your first time to the channel, my name's Frank, and all we do here is hunt reptiles in the field. If that's what you're into, you're in the right place.
Pardoo roadhouse breakfast. This is the meal of champions. Today's a chiller day. Charging batteries, doing laundry, checking maps. Motherfucker. Oh. Yeah! Gonna go swimming in a minute. Yeah. Look at that. That doesn't look too good, does it? So we're doing a little bit of laundry today. Washing machines, which is always good. Hang dry. That's old Greggy boy hanging his clothes. And tonight we're gonna find Nephrus levis pilbarensis, or bust. This place is cool though. This is Pardoo Roadhouse. Old rinkety funky ass place, but I like it. Is everything dry? Not yet?
No, there's a couple things dry, a couple dry.
Alright, check it out. The undies. Undies are feeling dry. Undies are feeling real dry. Socks are nice. Shorts are dry. Shit. What's this guy talking about? My shit is dry.
Alright, so finished with the laundry, bunch of coffee, bunch of food, car had water in it, we were ready to go. Time to hit the road. The goal was to get down and find some good habitat to find the Pilbara knobtail gecko. That is why we're still in Pardoo. That's why we're still up in the north of Western Australia. We gotta find these geckos. It's a big deal. Hit the road, dusty ass road, long drive, heading towards a place called Yarrie Station, Yarrie Camp, just the Yarrie Shea Gap area. It's the eastern Pilbara. It's heaven for a reptile lover, but it's hot as hell. We weren't seeing much. So we pulled over. We'll show you the truck, climb a mountain, you know, normal stuff. So I was going to show you the truck, what we got here. Toyota Land Cruiser. Snorkel, 4-wheel drive. Courtesy of Red Dirt Off-Road, Western Australia. Use them if you come here. It's a cool company. Of the world. So I got to the top of this mountain, climbed all the way up there. I don't even know why, but I just wanted to. I climbed all the way up there. No more than 30 seconds after I get to the top, I hear Greg yelling for me.
I'll take a photo real quick.
Holy shit. Amazing.
He's getting nervous. Get him
Take
on
a photo of Sam so I can get some film on him. I'm filming.
had his leg. Dude, that was a beefy ass leg, man. Hey, that was wild.
We got another, we got a Perentie. He went, there's a cage. That was just, we had him cornered pretty good.
That shit was fucking crazy. You. Big ass Perentie. Just missed him, but damn, we all got to see that thing, and that was cool. Super cool. Onward! What a beautiful sunset that was. Holy macaroni. Eastern Pilbara, we're gonna be hunting tonight. Alright, we're in the Eastern Pilbara, about to get some gecko hunting going. It's been like a dope sunset. We had dinner out here. Fucking flies met me a little bit mental, but other than that, everything's fine. It's getting dark, so it's time to hit it.
They're toxic but not dangerous.
What was it, punctata?
Punctata, I think. Look at that head. Really pretty head. I'm not gonna try to wrangle him, I'm just gonna hold him, get some good shots of him. Nice. Nice for some.
A really pretty one.
Ready?
Pretty dope. We think it's a Suda of some type, Suda punctata or something like that, but we'll have to look. But it's been quiet as hell for geckos. We've only found one Diplodactylus laevis, so Greg had a pseudo nausea get away right into the spinifex, so this snake's pretty rad. Stoked.
Let's see, let's get him on the ground here. Now this is I think this is the pseudo-nausea. I think this is the little guy. Yep, this is pseudo-nausea. Get down there. Hang down there. Yeah. Quit it. He doesn't have the black nape though.
I think it's a juvenile, yeah.
It's definitely a snake. He probably hurt you.
There should be some, it's a young pseudo-nausea. Some kind, which would be some sort of a brown snake.
It might be pseudo-acus, but I don't think so.
But he is a small snake that would put a big fucking hurting on you.
Pretty calm.
Awesome. I got photos if you want to just let him go.
Okay, I'm gonna let him go.
Yep.
Everybody back.
These guys are so fast. And they're real defensive. They'll freaking stand up on you.
A little bigger. That's for sure.
That's cool.
Fucking bug.
So super slow night. Found one Diplodactylus laevis. Just super slow. Really good habitat. I don't know what was going on. So finding these two snakes was like a big a big deal. It was a big lift for our spirits. Both of them are reptile eaters. They're both elapids. Pseudopunctata is not deadly per se. The ring brown snake, that snake could probably kill you. Pseudonausea, the entire genus, those are some bad boys. And we weren't sure what this snake was. We knew it was either a pseudonausea or a young pseudoeccus, which is the king brown. We just weren't sure. We weren't sure if it was a western brown or a king brown. I didn't even think it would be a modesta, which is the ring brown. Talked to a friend, a very knowledgeable dude in the area, Brian Bush, and he said he thinks it's probably a ring brown. They're super common in that area, and in that area, they never get rings. Just the tiny babies have rings, and then they fade as they start getting a little bit older. So I'm going to go with his word. Thanks for that. Beautiful snake. We were stoked to see him. But we had a lot more to find, so we had to keep pushing on.
Aspidites, melanocephalus. It's the western blackhead. This is like holy grail shit. Super stoked right now. Get off my forehead, wherever you are. Wow, we found a dead one in Carragini and we were super bummed, and this is just like redemption. Beautiful snake. Now it's gonna be like a massive photo shoot.
Is on fire. We are getting tired. Pedal to the metal, straight down to the wire. Walk that walk, I don't fake that talk. I hear success going knock knock. Walk that walk, don't be in shock. I spend my time walking.
How often do you get to film a wild black-headed python? This is one of the crown jewels of Australia in general, especially Western Australia, especially for people that don't live here. To be able to see one of these things is an absolute treat. Just so stoked. Look at that beauty. And here comes a fucking centipede. Yikes, get away from me, you weirdo. So I think Greg just found Lucasium wombii. Then I don't know what the hell it is, because we can't key it out. It's an interesting gecko. We're in the Pilbara, so it's really pretty. She's grabbing.
Got eggs. Yep, got eggs, so we'll be real careful.
Let's photo and let go. It's near Yarrie, so if anybody knows, hit me up. Big old heteronotia by Noe that we just road cruised. Right there. There he is. Tonight just does not stop. It's crazy. After all day, we found a Perentie, we found a blackhead, And then it happened. We nailed it. We finally nailed it. We saw this sandy area open up. Things started getting a little different. We were finding different geckos. We were finding Lucasium. And this big bad boy showed up. So we're stoked. We're gonna go do a photo shoot. So this is Nephrus levis pilbarensis. And this little guy lives in the duny, broken up spinifex land in the Pilbara. These guys are super specialized for this sand. These guys range throughout quite a bit of Australia actually, with different subspecies ranging in different areas. Pilbarensis is the one in the region that we're visiting right now. Later in the trip we should find Occidentalis on the coast, but we've been looking for this guy all damn week. Finally we knocked him out, and he did not let us down. Look at how beautiful that little gecko is. Just cruising, there he goes, up on the natural habitat of Sam's shoe. Super neat little animal. And we are very happy to have your presence with us, little buddy. This is a big one.
Yeah, he's got, see, look at him. He's got the bar on the neck.
Yeah.
This is a big open.
Oh, cool.
This is not Delma.
Yeah.
Well, we did, didn't we?
See him licking his eyes?
Yeah.
He's got a little lizard tongue.
Yeah, this is a gecko.
And see his ears?
It's basically a gecko with no legs.
Gotcha.
Yep, this is basically a gecko with no legs. Grab him. Isn't that cool? You do not do that with Australian snakes if you don't know what they are, but the way that we tell this guy is, number one, the way he was flicking his tongue, it's like a lizard tongue, and number two is he's got, let me see if I can zoom in on this, he's got ears.
The safe leash, these are sometimes called scaly-foot, so he's finding the end of his tail.
Yep, and he's regenerated part of his tail, so this is literally like a gecko with no legs, which is super interesting. We just road cruised this little guy.
So this is all tail, all the way up to here.
And he's a big one.
And here's a, if you look right here, you can almost see a
Beautiful
foot right there.
Holy shit. Greg, put your light on that.
Just go ahead.
Put your light on that. Holy shit. Greg, this is the second blackhead of the night. Unbelievable. This is an adult, I'd say 6 foot. Just an absolute beautiful snake. I mean, literally unbelievable. Let me see that head. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh, that thing is incredible. What? Oh my gosh.
Told you we weren't done. 2 blackheads. 2 blackheads. Before we left for this trip, I was super skeptical and just like praying to the gods, let me find one please let me find one. We found 2 in one night. Psyched. Like, what? It was so sick. A baby and an adult. I mean, it was just, it was dope. It was so dope. Lucasium wombii is another one that I was like, in the guidebooks, I've been looking at this animal for years. Like, even all the way back to Cogger's books, where it's just like, that's such a killer little gecko, but I don't think I'll ever see that. It's got a tiny range. It's out in the middle of nowhere. Boom. I've seen it. I filmed it. Took pictures of it. This is bucket list stuff for me. So stoked to find him. And then, of course, we nailed the knobtail gecko. Finally found it. Perfect situation. The first blackhead we'd actually pulled over to take a piss. Went out, take a piss. I start poking around. Greg starts poking around. Greg walks up on the blackhead. We start a huge photo shoot. I walk down the road a little bit, see some good habitat, walk in there, boom, knobtail gecko. Drove down the road a little bit, boom, another knobtail gecko. Drove down the road a little bit, bam, another blackhead. I keep doing that every episode, but like that's what it was like. Boom, 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 multiple explosions. Brain just epic, epic, epic night. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. There's a few more episodes left in this series, and then I don't know what we're going to do. It's COVID-19 time. We're all locked down, so I haven't shot shit. We'll figure it out. Thank you so much.